Let me see let me run through before I get into my news. And hopefully I don't bawl like a baby, but y'all know me for all my good talking ass. I'm a real big crybaby. Miranda in there with the links. Thank you, love. Good day. Hello. Let's see. I saw Chris in here a minute ago. Joan, hello, Chris. Y'all, please go over there and sub to my friend Chris Thorne's show. He's been so kind to us over here. Same with AFC Podcast. I Could Mail, 411 Now. There are so many good channels. Chasing Truth is a great channel. Gray Hughes is a great channel. AFC specifically deals with kids. Chris, for the most part, deals with kids from what I see. So just a lot of good options. What's up, Toxic? Moonlighting as Lee Ann. Welcome. Hey, Cray. Hey, sister. 231. Yeah, I know, right? Charlotte Great has got stuff going on today. So hopefully I got everybody that's in here, and thank y'all for joining me. It's not going to be too long of a stream. I know I have been kind of slacking, but I have great news and I have a reason for my slacking and all this other stuff. So I first just want to say thanks to everybody, anybody that's been with me from the beginning, all the times where I'm like, just pray, or, those, and some of y'all close to me know exactly what's been going on. Oh, thank you. It's dirty. I need to clean it. But yeah, thank you. I think I'm going to repaint these though. They're looking a little, crap. But, oh God, I don't want to cry. Yours work as usual. Yeah, God, I'm very blessed to be able to stay at home. I'm very, very blessed. But so thanks to everybody that's been with me for a while. And so I got wonderful news yesterday. And what some of y'all may not know, most of y'all don't. There's probably like 5 people that know, if that, maybe, probably not, probably like more, like 3. But we have been in the process of custody. And we were so blessed with this child who has been with us damn near his entire life. And yesterday we got custody. And it's been a long battle. It's been a sacrificing battle. It's been an expensive battle. Every bit of it's worth it. And God is so good and big. And there's a reason a lot of these stories are super personal to me, even though they have nothing to do with me. But I'm just very blessed and grateful. And I want to more than anything say thank you. I know there have been so many prayers, people reaching out to me. Y'all kind of, God, what's Bieber doing? She falling off. No, Bieber's not falling off. Bieber has stuff that I can't talk about, So, but that's it. That's the news. Our battle is somewhat, for the most part over. And we have a forever home for our baby. So it's just amazing. God is so good and big. Whatever y'all going through, anything like that, just never give up. Never give up. If you see something, say something. You don't know how your actions will affect somebody else. So I just want to say thank y'all. And this is amazing news. And I can share openly about my little baby, and he's ours, and I love it. And thank y'all. So there's my news, and thank y'all. So I don't want to carry on too long, and I don't really want to go into details, but some of the stories we talk about are, somewhat similar to what he has gone through, first year of his life. So I'm grateful that he's loved, cared for, and I am honored that God chose us. So, yeah, me too, Toxic. Me too. So, yes. Hey, Cement. So, that's it. I just wanted to share that with y'all. And I've only got 2 things. One of them is a missing lady, and then we can chit chat after. We can look up stuff. I don't really have nothing planned. I probably got a solid 40 minutes. I just wanted to, and then tomorrow I'm going to do another stream. I'm working on a video. It's going to be kind of like the one I did with Fort Hood, except for it's a different topic. So I'm working on a couple of those actually, but the one I'm working on more directly right now is the Nexium. It's a lot of information. So, and I just want to do it nice and evolve. So anyways, let's look at this missing persons case out of Georgia. Oh, I'm all pale looking. I don't know what happened. The crying, it just washed me white. So, but yeah, let's see. And the only other thing, and I'm not going to show anything. Well, I'll hop into that in a second. So this is a missing persons case out of Georgia. So this is Olivia Fowler. Authorities searching for missing Meriwether County woman. Friends and family of missing Meriwether County woman are hoping for information on her whereabouts. Olivia Fowler, 26, was last seen August 13th around 2 that morning. She left home in the 100 block of Long Road in Chalabette community. Probably butchered that, but outside Manchester, just outside of Manchester. Later that day, around 10:30 a.m., she was sighted by a Georgia Department of Natural Resources worker walking on Pebblebrook Road near Cove Road. Let's see. That was the last credible sighting of Fowler, according to Chief Deputy Byron Hadley of Meriwether County Sheriff's Department. Fowler was reportedly wearing a tie-dyed shirt, white cutoff shorts, black flip-flops, according to Hadley. Some missing persons posters have her wearing a black tank top with no shoes. She has a tattoo on her right arm that says, "I love you." And she is missing a front tooth. Fowler is also known to use her last name, Hightower. Let's see. She did not have a cell phone. That's important. Fowler was reported missing August 14th. The family has done several searches to put out flyers in the surrounding areas, said her sister, Roxanne Fowler. She said they are hoping to get the word out in other counties and news organizations to get help with ongoing searches. Fowler has 3 children. Hadley said the sheriff's office has checked all known sightings and reports related to Fowler through witness accounts, used canvases, ground searches, area searches around Meriwether County, and other available resources. We are asking for the public's help in this case. Those searching for Fowler are using the hashtags Bring Olivia Home on Facebook. However, some Bring Olivia Home posts which show up in a search are about other missing women named Olivia, and that is a common thing. So I like it when they start out with the first and last name, because, you know, there's tons of people go missing and they are going to share the same name from time to time. Anyone who has any information or the whereabouts of Fowler are asked to call 911 or the Meriwether County Sheriff's Office at 206-672-4489, 706-672-6675, or her sister at 706-741-4783. So, and just always double check while I'm reading with the screen, because I am dyslexic. So I try to double check. Hey, Sean, you got some exciting news to share too. What is it? Hey, Haley. Yes, spill it, Toxic. Let me see. What a great and beautiful day. I know. Yeah, yeah, me too. Yeah, God, it's so good. Let me see. You wait till she's done. Okay, well, go ahead. We're just talking about this missing person. And the only other thing that I needed to, why did she leave the area on foot at 2 a.m.? Yeah, I don't know. It's pretty vague. I'm going to do a little bit more looking into it. Oh, thank you, Cray, for some ice cream for the celebration. Congratulations. Thank you, Cray. Thank you a lot. I'm a big damn crybaby. It's been a long time coming, man. He'll be 7 in November, and he's my everything. You know, he's our family's everything, you know. Thank you so much, Cray. Thank you very, very, very much. And Bieber, I'm sure you heard about the slaughter of the family. Hold on. It is great news. Lakeland, Florida. Only survivor was an 11-year-old girl. I did see that, and I was going to talk about it today, but I didn't want to kind of go over it with a minimum of concern. I wanted to talk about it a little bit longer, and I just didn't have time today. But I did have it pulled up. Thank you so much, Craig. Seriously, thank you. And you definitely didn't have to do that. Thank you so much. I more than appreciate it. And we will buy tons of ice cream. Tons of ice cream. Thank you very much. It is great news. Yeah, it is. Do we have a motive yet for this guy that took out this whole family? Do we have a motive? But yeah, I so appreciate that. The other thing I had, it's honest to goodness, it's probably like a 9-second audio. I'm not going to show the video. If you know who is speaking in it, please do not put the names in the chat. Do not go to these places and show hate. I'm merely pointing this out because apparently this is how people are thinking about this innocent baby Summer. And I think it's appalling, honest to God. But I'm just going to play a little snippet. And please do not say their names. I'm not going to say their names. And the person who actually said the infraction, I don't even know who she is. It was on a common panel. I guess common. Hell, I don't know. But we don't deal with that junk here. But nonetheless, I want y'all to hear this and tell me what you think. I'm going to take this baby off the screen. Well, she's 26 years old. So, but I'm only going to play it for a second. But I just want y'all to, what do y'all think? And if any, please, I encourage everybody to not look at Summer's family and say, man, that's terrible. She would just be, like, if she's found alive, I need everybody to understand that she could completely recover from everything she's been through. She can actually recover from her crazy family. Those boys can recover from their family. Don't think that people won't be placed in these children's lives that could change everything. That's how God works. But I wanted y'all to hear this.
Do you know how the only report that come out so far, even through all this yesterday, was about the reward fund, right?
Say what 90% chance he's no longer with us.
Okay. Just listen there. Okay, this is in context too. Is Summer going to be alive? What are the percentages? They're trying to see what everybody thinks, which everybody talks about that. What are the chances she's still alive? But this absolutely jumped out at me, and I listened to it 4 times just to make sure my ears were not deceiving me.
This percentage, I didn't hear it.
90% she's no longer with us.
Oh, okay. Who said that?
Mr. Sherry
Boyd.
Yeah.
Mr. Chair.
I mean, after 48 hours, you guys, I think it goes to after 20, is it 24 hours was 50%? Yeah. I mean, after.
Okay, y'all listen.
I'm going to be the horrible person in the room. I'm going to say it out loud. I don't know if anyone feels the same way I do, but I'm going to pray to God that she's not alive after all of this. And I'm not trying to be a jerk or disrespectful.
No, I know, but I know exactly what you're saying because she'll have no life either way after this.
Okay, now I can see the chat. What do y'all think about that? What in the fuck do y'all think about that? I'm going to play it one more time. So. I'm just trying to get it right.
Well, babe, do you think with what we...
Oh, okay.
They were involved. That's just
A negative person or not wish her the best.
Yeah. I mean, after the first day, you're already.
I'm going to be the horrible person in the room. I'm going to say it out loud. I don't know if anyone feels the same way I do, but I'm going to pray to God that she's not alive after all of this. And I'm not trying to be a jerk or disrespectful.
No, I know, but I know exactly what you're saying because she'll have no life either way after this.
So I just wanted to know who in the fuck do these people think they are? putting that on a missing child. Yeah, I know, right? Like, what did y'all just hear? That's exactly how I was. I'm going to pray to God that she's dead. I'm going to pray to God she's not found alive, because after this, she will not have a life. And somebody chimes in, I agree. Because either way, she's not going to have a life after this. Who in the fuck made y'all bearers of this child's life? Now, before, when I said, when we talked about Summer, going on 3 months now, when it first happened, I was the first one that said, I got newsflash for everybody. Y'all can hate what you want to hate, but that's their parents. This was even before the boys were taken, right? And I said, listen, there's a great chance that this baby's going to be put back with her family. Well, now I don't feel that way. If she were to be found alive today, she would probably, more than likely, prayerfully, be put in foster care, right? So who's to say that her life wouldn't be better? And furthermore, why would anybody say that? I pray she's not alive after this. Why and what in the actual hell are you thinking saying that? Putting death on a child like that? I don't understand it. That is the worst thing I've heard. Just being alive is alive. Miranda. I got a Miranda and I got a Miranda. So sorry about that. And welcome, baby. Hey, Shortcake. Hey, Tracy. Yeah, it's insane, right? And I thought I was going crazy. I was like, this is the most vile comment I've ever heard. And not only did she say it, somebody chimed in and agreed, and nobody in the chat said anything. The host of the panel didn't say anything. And as to my knowledge, I'm the only one that thought it was fucked up. This is what happens when you cater to people who only want a certain narrative, right? Okay, not saying everybody wants Summer like that, but what I'm saying is, if y'all come in here and agreed with everything I said, it's a little bit, that's not what we're here for. You know what I mean? Like, and vice versa. I don't agree with everything y'all say. And if I see something and y'all call me out, fine. And then I may be like, I don't know. And then I may be like, no, I feel that way. It's okay. You can't tell me. And there was, I don't even know how many views this is at now. I mean, look, let's see. 11, almost 12,000 views, right? Nobody called it out. And I guarantee you, if they commented it in the comment section, if the comments are even turned on, they are. But I guarantee you the comment would be deleted. So it's awful. I think even if she's alive, she won't be back where she was. I think somebody, hold on. It jumped. Cement. I think if somebody took her to give her a better life. Yes. That's just terrible. Why would anybody do y'all not know how God works? How do you, out of your mouth, unless you have like a dying parent or something that you've watched cancer just ravage, okay? But even then, I would find it hard pressed to sit down and say a good prayer about God taking. How do you sleep knowing you said a prayer to God, okay? The creator of the universe. I just pray she's dead. What? Now, you don't want her to be tortured. You don't want her to be anything. They were talking about, in lieu of, I hope she's dead after the circus, after her family and everything else. Not because she's in a dungeon being tortured. No. You hope she's dead on the sheer basis that her family is shit. Really? I can't even type. I'm shaking so bad. How awful was that comment? It's even worse that nobody called it out. I don't want no part of channels like that. None. No one should hope for a dead child. Exactly. Hey, Saba, welcome, baby. Hey, California, internet off and on, so be in and out. Okay, hey, hun. Hey, California. Yeah, it's awful. It's really bad. Let's see, how dare these people even follow this poor victim's children? We need hope and justice. Yeah, exactly. I never in my life heard something so crazy. Well, I'm going to be the bad guy here. I'm just going to be the clown. I hope she's dead. What? Some shit you don't, if that's how you really feel, you don't know a damn thing about God, faith, and power, obviously. Or healing, or second chances, or the fact that some people are placed in a child's life. What if somebody would have prayed death upon my child because he come out of a bad situation? Really, lady? I just thought it was nuts. I thought it was even more nuts than the fact that she said it. Nobody called her out. It's up to almost 12,000 views right now. 12,000 people saw that shit and nobody said nothing? What? But even if they did, they wouldn't have allowed it to carry on. They would have, I know what you mean. I know what you mean. Like she's going to have a bad, like, no. You don't wish death on a child. But I digress. Really, to God, that's all I had to share with y'all. But the minute I heard it 500 times and I thought, I'm not going to be messy. I'm not going to show it and all this other shit. I'm not going to talk about who said it or the creators. And it really makes me happy because nobody in here said, I was listening to that. So it makes me happy to know that my people don't go over there for the fuck shit. So, but, which I don't care, you know what I mean? But it wasn't a good look. It was awful. It was awful. And some of these people on that panel were super close to the Summer case as far as her family, right? You can hate the girl's family. You can say they're awful. They can be awful. You can't wish death on a child. You can't pray for death, man. You can't pray for death. What? How do you think EquiSearch would be? All these people searching for this kid. Something else, speaking of EquiSearch. And tomorrow I will have all the information anywhere you need to send the emails. Not we necessarily. I'm not going to interject myself. They are working on trying to get EquiSearch involved with Xavier. But as y'all know, as far as EquiSearch helping, right? And there's rumors out there that EquiSearch offered to help or that they said they was going to help and the family turned it. That's not true. It's not true at all. So don't believe that. So we're trying to get EquiSearch involved. But as y'all know, they had to be asked by the sheriff's office, the mayor, or, somebody from the county has to ask EquiSearch to help. So trying to work on that, not me necessarily, but brainstorming. It was brought to me. So I'm trying to think of some things we can do. Writing the mayor. The mayor has to, sheriff's office has to be something like that. So I don't want to flood or impede on anything, but I don't think there's nothing wrong with saying, hey, people, what's going on in the search with Xavier? You know what I mean? Because it is still a search, what's going on. I don't know if they have any info. I haven't heard anything and nothing's changed. There's still no press conference. There's only been the one TV, interview with the criminal investigator on the case. So that to me, like, what's going on? I would like for them just to come out and say something, you know what I mean? But yes, Sabbath, it is sickening. It is sickening. But yeah, and this happened. I guess it would be who would tell? Yeah, that's what I'm saying, Joan. It's been a rumor that like police asked them to come, but the mother or the father, they're just the rumor that the family turned EquiSearch away, but that's not true at all. It's not true. And if it was true, they wouldn't be petitioning the mayor to get them to ask them to come. EquiSearch hasn't been asked to come help with the search for Xavier. To my knowledge, they have not been. So, but anyways, yeah. So y'all doing okay? What is it, Wednesday? It's about to storm its butt off here. So, but I'll be doing a stream tomorrow, or at least releasing a video, one of the two. I might do a stream. I don't know. But Friday we'll definitely have the regular stream. You're down with the sickness. What's wrong, Sean? You had the damn COVID, for crying out loud? Oh, God, I hope we don't get it around here. Mayor PR rep can give some direction the best way you could go about. Yeah, that's what I was thinking too. They are reaching out to different people, and they've also reached out to some major organizations. Hey, Indica, Listening on Bluetooth, driving, stoplight, much like, thank you, Indica. Thank you. I see you around on the interwebs. I see you around. Thank you for stopping in. Much love to you too, girl. Hot as hell, Pine, California right now. What is it here? I don't even know what it is here. It's not hot. It's probably like maybe 80 degrees if I had to guess. Let's see. Yeah, 78. 78 here. So, yeah. What else was I going to say? I don't think I had anything too much else to talk about. So yeah, if y'all have any like old stories or something y'all want me to put out videos on, that's fine. Like I said, I'm working on the NXIVM one. I'm going to start doing more of those. I did do them all the time. They don't get good reception, I guess, because, YouTube is flooded with a lot of them, but those type of stories that just should outlast the ends of time. But I don't care. I'm interested and fascinated in that stuff. And there's a particular portion of the teachings with NXIVM that I have, people don't talk about it a lot. And in fact, the whole video will be demonetized. I don't even care. It doesn't, which most of them are anyways. Let's face it. We're not talking about fucking lollipops and shit over here. And, it's just, some things are just not digestible. And I'm okay with that. You know what I mean? It just is what it is. So I can't believe we've only been on 26 minutes. But, yeah, be careful driving, Indica, for sure. So yeah, it's a lot. I actually still have one that I have everything. I just need to do the commentary, the script over it, but the freaking gymnastics scandal. That's another one. That's so much information, so many people involved. Can you believe how these organizations, they're just like, it's rampant. How do you run an organization like that to where it's just crazy? My dog is going crazy at the door. I'm about to let him in a second. Sean Blue, very close to there. So sick of the heat. Yeah, I bet it's bad. I'm very glad that I'm not, I'm very glad I don't live in California or anywhere where it's typically really hot, which is humid. I hate humidity. I think I'd rather be hot than hot and humid, for sure. You've been watching all things. Oh my God, Miranda, it's me too. And it's a lot. There's several good documentaries on YouTube about the NXIVM, but his teachings, some of his teachings are, praise God, he's got 120 years in prison, but Allison Mack, she only got, I think, 7 years. You're deplorable, ma'am. Same thing with the Salzman sisters. It's bad. It's what they did to these people, irreversible, a lot of it. You know what I mean? But at least they'll be alive to heal from it. I was so mad over that comment. And like I said, it happened, I don't know, maybe last week, but yeah, it happened at least before the weekend. That comment had me so pissed off. These companies think they're too big to be accused. Yes. Y'all want to know something else too? I didn't know. Young Living, the essential oils. Ugh, I can't talk. My mom is like obsessed with them. Like, you can't tell her nothing. I never thought about it. I'm like, whatever, mom and her damn oils, whatever. Let the all people have them. What's that, Ranger? So, no, ma'am. The Young Living, holy shit. Holy shit. The Young Living people are crazy. The founder of Young Living, he killed his infant child at birth. Like, he did some crazy technique where he wanted to hold her head under the water. He was a home birth. Oh my God. Had some exact thoughts when I heard it. You were shocked and sick. Sarah, so you heard it. Please don't say your comment in the, and welcome to the stream, but don't comment what's podcast or nothing. I am not sending any views their way, but I wanted people to hear how awful it was. Sarah, what did you think when you first heard it? I rewound it like 4 times and listened to it. I was in shock. And then double shock when somebody else agreed with it. I agree. I know exactly what you mean. You know what she means. You would pray to God for someone to be found dead. What? But welcome to the stream. Riley says hi. She's blowing you kisses. Hello, Riley. So yeah, The Young Living people are crazy. Stopped at the store. Can't wait for that next year. Yes, it's a lot. But my main thing is the teachings. California, did you not hear when I played that clip a second ago? If you didn't, I'll play it one more time, and then I'm probably going to cut it short here in a minute. But, yeah, I don't know who's all coming in or whatever. Hey, Ranger, if I didn't say hi, I think I did, but I may not have. But if you didn't hear it, I'll play it again real quick. But I don't want to talk about where it came from or nothing else. It's about 21 Celsius here. Oh, yeah, that's right. Hold on. Let's see. Oh, yeah, he's sick. He is definitely sick. You're in Utah, and it's been 90s for weeks. Ah, God, that's awful. Wow. But, yeah. So, and it's the same thing with the gymnastics scandal. It's pretty bad. Hey, Carrie, how are you, honey? California, be ready to. I know. Yeah, that's bad. Forgot what I was gonna say. I'm kind of waiting on California to respond again. If you didn't, okay, I'll play it again. Okay. And if you recognize the voices, just don't put it in the chat. I'm not sending anybody over there. I just want y'all to hear that this is really what people are getting on panels, and absorbing. It's fucking nuts, man.
Yeah, I mean, after the first day, you're already.
I'm going to be the horrible person in the room. I'm going to say it out loud. I don't know if anyone feels the same way I do, but I'm going to pray to God that she's not alive after all of this. And I'm not trying to be a jerk or disrespectful.
No, I know, but I know exactly what you're saying, because she'll have no life either way after this.
Because you're the life hander outer, right? California says, I won't ask any questions. Well, there it is in all of its awfulness, California, that little comment heard around my ears, actually. But, yeah, man, they're awful. Yeah, it's awful. Did you hear it, California? She might be a little bit behind. But, anyways, yeah, it's awful. So, I would never go back. And honest to God, this is not even a channel I just watch. I'm just nosy. It's shit. And I do pop in at different podcasts to see what people are talking about with the Wells case. But I have stopped. The past couple of days, I have stopped because it is more of nothing. Okay? And I tell myself this, just don't even engage, But, and it would have done me no good to get up there and be like, oh, this is so messed up. Because they would have deleted my comment because I wasn't watching. Yeah, I know, right, California. They would have deleted my comment because I wasn't live watching it. I went back and watched it. But yeah, and it doesn't do any good. You know what I mean? It doesn't do any good. Oh my God, we got crazy big mosquitoes here too in Tennessee. And on our property, we have like 3 ponds. So we get mosquitoes everywhere. Yeah, I know, California's like, I've been lost half of the damn stream. Yeah, that's the awful comment. I just wanted, I'm just putting my little 2 cents in out to the universe. It means nothing, but I feel better. So, and I just want to be set. You want to, Miranda, I'll send it to you in an email. If you want it, I'll send it to you in an email. No problem. I just don't want people, I don't want to send hate from this channel. I don't, not even send hate. I don't want to promote. I don't want to add a view. I don't want to do none of that shit because I don't stand for any of that. And furthermore, I'm not in the business of telling God what he can and cannot do. So what do I look like telling God or praying to God that this child comes up dead because she's just not going to have a life either way? I have news for everybody. If she would have grown up and survived the Wells home till she's 18, she could have walked out at 18 and she could have took a hold of her entire life and done better. Nobody is the bearer or the judge of how these kids are going to turn out. You're not God. So stop playing God. Don't stand behind the name of Christ or behind a God with your prayers for her to die or to be found dead. Are you fucking crazy? You're dead inside for even saying that out loud. You got on this panel and told 12,000 people that you thought that was a good thing. No, it's disgusting. It's awful. And not only did nobody say anything, this fool over here, oh, I agree. Because after this, she's not going to have a life either way. How about you are 40 and don't have a life? How about that? Maybe not. Maybe not. Maybe that's me prejudging. But I was pretty pissed off about that. This is an innocent child. She absolutely could survive her family. And I have news for you. She'll survive them ugly ass fucking comments that y'all are throwing out into the universe too, wishing death upon her. Ugh. Yeah, it's awful, Indica. It really is. Are there fish in your pond? Oh my gosh. I don't have it pulled up, but I tell you what, we did get a fish this weekend. We got a catfish, and I shit you not, it was like the size of my son. Like, he's 7. Well, he'll be 7 in November. But it's big old catfish, flathead, gorgeous. We put it in one of the ponds. We put it in one of our ponds. They was gonna cut it up, and yeah, hubby's like, no. he he'll do it if he has to do stuff like that. But yeah, he's like, nah, we'll just put it in the pond rather than eat it. But yeah, so Tracy, I don't know. I know we got tons of turtles too. I'm trying to see what Joan said. Maybe I missed it. You're good, lady. Just busy opening Walmart. Oh, cool. Very cool. That's a lot. When you open up a new store like that, it's a lot. Let's see. And some want to sell candles for hope. We're not going to be selling candles here, okay? We're not going to be selling anything here. Maybe some Savage Bieber merch or, something like, or a dumb hick behind a computer. But that's about it. I'm not going to put it all in the name of Jesus, all in the name of the missing baby. No, please contribute directly. I cannot. I just cannot. It's so unbelievable what is going on right now. I mean, it is so unbelievable what's going on right now. They have Indica lost their damn minds. And they're so mad. Listen, I think it's absolutely disgusting what Joan, OMG. I can't see Joan's comment. I don't know what happened, but I can't see it. So I don't know what it is. I hope it was hilarious. I was trying to look for it, but Thunder, you watching Chasing Truth? Oh, I love Chasing Truth. And man, it's real good news about her husband and family. They're doing so much better now. Praise God, man. God is so good and big. You know what I'm saying? God is so good and big. You're watching the Stanley Ford trial. I don't know about that one. Yeah, I believe in catch and release. Catch and release. Yes. Yep. I'm like, yes. Yeah. Oh, John, you got jokes. But we put him in the pond. But honest to God, Robert gets out there and he does stuff with his daddy. But yeah, he ain't about that life. He ain't about that life. He's gonna have to be a little bit older before we start cutting fish and everything else. But we don't do any of that. Honest to God, 100% just heard our voice with that comment. But heck, I lost my train of thought. But yeah, I think it's just kind of crazy. I've never seen anything like this with the cases. It's a little bit much. Hey, Nancy, Nancy, please make sure after it ends, if you want to stay and chit chat currently, that's fine. But please rewind and go listen to the big news because you have been here for a very long time and you will appreciate the news. So, and welcome, baby. Chasing is great. Happy Skies. Oh God, me too, man. Let me tell you something. I was watching her podcast and I'm like, I'll be on the phone like, no, hubby, you don't understand. This is bad stuff. This is bad stuff. You need to seriously take stuff seriously. You need to don't touch anything. No, you don't understand. It's bad. This podcast I was listening to, she said it's bad. And like, you touch it and it's there. Like everything she was telling about the COVID and their experience. I was like, no, this time it's really bad. Then I'm calling the school board. So what is your plan? What exactly is your plan, school board? Like, she completely whipped my ass into shape about being about my business, about this COVID. I'm grateful because some stuff, you know what I mean? Like, I need to know. I don't know every fucking thing. She had me shook over this whole COVID mess. I was like, no. Don't even go close to nobody. Don't even talk. Just don't even talk. And as a matter of fact, you need to just stay home. You could be home a week. We can afford a week off, right? Yeah, and she's original and she does not get into it. And I think it's fucking great. It's confusing to people that, are closed-minded and that, another creator talks about fans. You know, she's confusing. If you're closed-minded, you're like, whoa, what do you mean she doesn't have an opinion about? Because she's smart. Same reason I don't come over here and I say enough. I honest to God say enough. If somebody wanted to say something about what I say, I mean, they'd be within their rights. It's their channel. But, you know, I think what she's doing over there is great. And she didn't get this successful channel by being messy as fuck. So I imagine she's going to keep doing what she's doing. And I think it's great. You know, I think it's great. Y'all see Hartley's Peter rep. Miranda, there's nothing of Hartley's that I don't see for the most part, unless I just have no clue of what she's talking about. But I love Hartley, and she is so in there for the comedy relief. So funny. She could walk out at 16. Oh, I don't know what you're talking about. Are you talking about Summer? Yeah, for sure. Let's see. Most of the non-lives are profit. Following everybody. Let's see. You tried to believe in Candace a little after the crit. Yeah, I mean, really, I think the Chris interview with Candace, I think it made her look in a good light. But I think a lot of that too. Oh, that's what I was gonna say. You know, I think Grandma duped the crime stories people. I think they're sick of it. I've never seen a family just like it's fun fodder to mess with the YouTube people, but you're only going to be messed with as much as you allow them to mess with you. Okay. I have been talking to Xavier's mom since this first week he's been missing. And when things are moving fast, like with the Molly Tibbetts, it is hard not to come out and defend. It is hard not to come out. It is hard not to get, but I won't. I don't want to go to Iowa and be sitting in court because I've interjected myself into an ongoing investigation. Okay. There's a way to be loving and caring with the family and not know how culpable the parent is. Right? You know, I speak with her once a week. It's nothing weird. It's how's it going with the search? Thinking of y'all. Or she'll message me with stuff she's working on. It's not anything like that. There's a way to do it, right? And if I'm flying too close to the sun, I pray for awareness that I can recognize it. I think some of it is people don't realize how close to the sun they are really flying. And then I think they do exactly realize how close to the sun they're flying. And then once they fly into the sun and they get burnt by the family, then all and the gloves are off. These pieces of shit. No, they were fine. We still don't know if they're guilty or not. We still don't know. Oh, you're mad because they turned on you. Well, you deserve, well, I don't want to say you deserved it, but you get what you put out, right? You know, listen, if something went awry with Xavier's family, you know, I could sleep easy and know that I haven't done nothing wrong. I have been nothing but respectful because she is a mother of a missing child. What do I look like judging her guilt or innocence when the police haven't even done that? What do I look like? But what I will say this, I was thinking about this yesterday. You know, like Xavier's parents, for instance, they have been looked at in somewhat of a, you know, suspect light, but they're not doing all the shit the Wells are doing. So at all. So yeah, it's great. They're out there talking, but what are they talking? They're doing about as much good as us as YouTubers and content creators are doing by talking about nothing. So I think in results the same. We have still learned nothing, right? Oh man, the coverage is better when unbiased. I agree, Indica. I completely agree. Because you go, Barbara, when all that stuff was going on with the Molly Tibbetts, and I'm not going to talk about it here, but there was a lot of misinformation coming out. And listen, Xavier's story is bad enough. We don't need to add shit to it that's just not true, right? So I did get a little bit cuckoo with trying to quell misinformation. There was a creator that I completely respect and love, and always have since she started her channel. But she put out misinformation, and I was like, oh, so much misinformation is being circled around that this respectable YouTube creator who I really respect, and she's on her shit and she does her research. You can watch her videos and know, but they will let you down. People let you down, you know? And I sent her an email ASAP and said, hey, this is not true. The police have not said this. Nobody has said this except for faulty YouTubers who, well, not even faulty, but people that are spreading misinformation. And it's easy to keep spreading it. It's so when all that was, I say all that to say when all that was going on, it was hard for me to just like stay back because like I wanted to say, no, listen to me. It's not like that because I do know the family, right? But what people are saying, I can't fix the internet, right? It's not my job to fix the internet. I have to do what I can do. Be closer, no closer to finding Xavier or Monkey. No, California. But they are trying to work on stuff with Xavier and getting more people to spread awareness and trying to get EquiSearch back, you know, but I just think it's trial and error. This is my first year on the YouTube and it's been, you know, it's been up and down, but I've learned so much. You know, let me scroll back up and then I'm going to have to end it here in a second. I like kind of talking with y'all. This is nice. Yeah, I like Catfish too. I really do. Joan, I think she played her. I think she played him too. Initially, I was like, oh no, that wasn't her. But when the phone call came out and then them making a big deal, I was like, and I think too, is ego. A lot of it too is easing God out. The minute I think that I'm going to facilitate solving a crime, being the dumb hick behind the computer, my ego is getting in the way. And I need to check myself. The minute I start, you know, like, I'm not going to say anything bad about Sarah. Listen, if she made mistakes with her kid, those are her mistakes. Nobody knows them any better than she does, right? Who the fuck do I look like judging her? I'm not going to judge her. You know, just like when she came on the channel, you didn't take the time to ask her the tough questions. You didn't do that. I'm not ever going to do that. You will not ever hear me talk to a family and say, did you have something to do with your son's disappearance? What in the, I am not a 2020 documentary. What in the fuck do I look like talking like that? Yeah, right. No way. What? Because it doesn't matter. It matters, but it's not my place. It's not my business. This is not my life. You spread awareness. You talk about the horrors of what's going on with our youth. And you keep it fucking moving. You know, that's for me anyways, you know? So, I mean, it's a little, you know, but yeah. Well, I appreciate it, Indica, because I feel like a loser sometimes with this channel, especially my lack thereof. Just the matter of light of missing children's and push and keep their names life. It's exactly. And listen, there's tons and tons and tons and tons and tons of missing kids, abused kids, all this stuff. And then they all need light shed on them. They all need light shed on them. All. So, you know, and intentions are everything. I try, Marana, but I do. Hey, don't think for a second I don't get caught up in stuff. I try to be. I'm not doing nothing special. I just pray and, you know, I want to be moral, right? I can't in good and then I will feel bad. I will just feel bad. Like it's not in me just to be malicious or mean or, you know, and I'm not God, man. Don't ever feel that. Well, I mean, I feel like sometimes, you know, I don't know. I don't take compliments, I guess is what I'm trying to say. Y'all stop because I just don't take good compliments. Okay. You can like me silently. I'm kidding. I'm just joking. Oh, goodness. That's funny. It's so true, though. I'm just like, okay, guys. I don't know. It's just, I don't know. That comment had me so fucking twisted up. I said, let me share this to my people. Let me take this to the Bieber community. We are emotional creatures. But I'm telling you right now, I'm trying to learn to not be emotional and not be angry. Y'all know, I listen to a little man. He talks spiritual stuff, sometimes politics stuff, but he says a man with anger is a woman. What do y'all think about that statement? I'm inclined to believe it, but you take it and like it. I know, right, Rhonda? It's very changed. Great. Thank you. I appreciate it. Good day. That was funny, ain't it? I mean, It's kind of true, man. How many of y'all just love an emotional crying man? I know I do not. I'm like, get out of my face with all that shit. Ain't no crying in here, buddy. You better suck it up, Buttercup. No, but truthfully, I can't stand a man. If a man cries, like if he's a real man, like and he's manly and he actually is vulnerable enough to cry, because crying ain't a weakness. It's just a vulnerability. If you're vulnerable, you know what I mean? But yeah, I cry too. I was like, don't cry. But it's because my dad. It's because I lost my dad in 2015. So Nancy said, no. Yeah, it's not for everybody, but depends on the reason. Yeah, I agree. No, but he means like if he's getting mad all the time and he's whining and crying all the time, and if he just can't handle life. Have a great day, California. If he just can't handle life, like if he's bringing you all of his issues and he can't handle it, if he's, you know what I mean? That's what he means by that. That's what he means by that. Like if he's snapping all the damn time. That means like he's a woman. But they say anger is bad in general, and I'm inclined to agree with that. But well, sort of. Anger has pushed me right out of some really toxic relationships, so that's good. Yeah, I gotta go to California. If you don't get caught up from time, you don't have heart. Yeah, that's true. Yeah, that is true. Yeah, I mean, and it is hard. Like, you know, I didn't have this like today. I didn't have to bring that to y'all. Maybe that, yeah, it is ridiculous. Real men don't do mantrums. Yeah, I know. That's what it is. A mantrum. Yeah, that's exactly what he's talking about. But I don't know. He also says overreaction is the worst thing you can do. And I completely 110% agree with that. Overreacting to anything is the worst thing you could do. There's a difference between Mr. Whiny and Mr. Sensitive. Yes, and I want right in the middle. Actually, I don't even really want, I don't know. My hubby's pretty tough sometimes. And I'm just like, why you gotta be so mean? But he's not mean. He's just brutally honest. That's my crybaby shit. It's assuming it. Yes, it is tomorrow. Yes, Indico. And we are going to be following that. I don't want a man that doesn't cry. My late hubby was a 5th degree black belt and cried. Well, John, that's different. He allowed himself to be vulnerable. So there's a difference, you know. Yeah, and it's more the anger than the crying. I don't even necessarily mind the crying, but the anger all the time, you know, I don't know. He's not for everybody. But yeah, old T-Bag is in court tomorrow. T-Bag is in court tomorrow. What do y'all think? You think she's, let's see, just enough asshole to keep you interested? That's right, Miranda. That's right, Miranda. Honesty is the best policy. Yes, always. Shutting the hell up is also a good policy too. Good day. If some people would just shut up, they'd be a lot better. I know that from time to time. Me and little baby, we even pray for God to help us speak when we need to speak and help us be quiet when we need to be quiet. Because I struggle sometimes. Also, Lori Bell and Chad Dumbbell have court today at 3. Yeah, I'll be there for Gannon too as well. Asa stinkingly. Oh, he seldom got angry. See, that's amazing, Joan. That's amazing. So yeah, absolutely. I think that's awesome. Yeah, for sure. All right, guys. Got to go grab the kids. We love you, Char the Great, wherever you're at. You were here in spirit. I spoke with you earlier. And everybody that missed the stream, I love y'all. Thank y'all for the support. Thank you for joining me for my for my exciting news. And I appreciate it. Oh, I know. It's awful, Indica. I read that entire affidavit, that 2,000-page affidavit for Gannon. It might not have been 2,000. I don't know. I can't remember, but I know it was a lot. It was a whole lot, and it was awful and sad. And I got a whole little folder on baby Gannon. I never even shared a video about him, but I definitely am close to following it. It's different. Family reaches out to you, but still a shaky business. Yeah. All right, guys. I love y'all. I will talk with y'all tomorrow. Y'all be good. Text me or email me if you need to. Be kind to yourself. If you have to hit the dislike, just hit it twice. It's super important. Craig, thank you so much for the super chat earlier. It means the world. You so didn't have to do it, but we would definitely be getting ice cream. Thank you so much for celebrating my good news. Y'all have a good one. I love y'all all so big.